Hi, I'm Keith McEvoy, CEO of Success The Works and founder of SuperCharge Academy. And today what we're going to look at is something really important. It's 3 death traps that I guarantee will doom your career, or at least blunt it so heavily that you will never ever get to where you should be getting to making use of your potential and getting to that dream job that you know you should be getting to. The problem is that as I go through these, you're going to look at these and go, actually I do that. I do that. Yeah, I do some of that. Oh, and I do some of that too. Because we all do some of this. And what I want to get you thinking is, hang on a second, these are death traps. These are killing your career. They are absolutely stopping you from where you need to be going to. And the sooner that you realize you're doing these, the better. So let's get straight into it. The first one is the biggest death trap to your career is this one. It's what everyone seems to do and over-rely on, and it's luck. Yeah? What's your career strategy? Well, for most people, it really is luck, right? It's like they're going to the horse races, right? There's 7 horses there, and they're betting on number 2, right? That's all they do. They bet on number 2, and the race runs, and you know what? Number 2 comes in second. They bet again, number 2. Number 2 comes in fourth. They bet again, number 2. Number 2 wins, yay, fantastic. This is brilliant career progression, yeah? Then they go back and they bet on number 2 again. Number 2 loses. They bet on number 2 again. They keep doing this, right? But here's the bad thing. Every time they get a success, they bet on number 2 and number 2 comes in and wins. They think, yes, I was right to bet on number 2. No, that's just luck. It's just like going to the races. Right? You've got to take luck out of your career planning. You've got to stop relying on things that might just fall from the sky, right? If you're waiting on that job hunter to just phone you up with that magic job, that's luck. If you're actually reaching out to job hunters saying, actually, here's what I'm looking for, and making sure your LinkedIn profile is up to date, and making sure that your friends and family know that this is the type of path that you're on, then you're not luck. Then you're strategically pushing yourself forward. You're putting yourself in the places where luck will find you. But just sitting back, that is just going to the horse races. No good. Get your mindset out of it. If you're waiting for something to happen, figure out how you go and make that happen rather than wait. Okay? No more luck, guys. Second thing, this is mad, is superstition. Okay? Superstition. I should have thought of an easier word to spell. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, good. I got the thumbs up. So superstition. This is 90%, probably 99% of the career advice that you are taking and you are being given is nothing more than superstition. Right? It's a bit like practicing medicine back in the 1800s, right? Back in the 1800s, no one knew about bacteria, no one knew about diseases, no one knew about all these weird stuff that we now is so familiar. So what did they do? Well, the doctors back then had a cure-all that normally worked, and it was bloodletting. So basically what you did was, you went and someone had a flu, cut the blood, let blood run, reseal it all up, and there's a good chance they'd improve and get better. If someone had a cough or a sore tummy, bloodlet, and a good chance they'd get better. If someone had whatever the illness was, bloodlet. And this went on and on. This went on not for like 1 year. This was hundreds of years that bloodletting was the way to actually get ahead. That's how you fixed people. Okay? And it worked because, 5 times out of 10, when someone had a very serious illness and you bloodlet, they got better. Yeah, obviously, it was working, yeah? You know and I know that was nothing more than superstition. And we know that now because we have the facts and figures. Someone, thankfully for us, went and investigated medicine, went to the bottom of it, studied it, figured out what actually works and what does not. What is superstition? They did the research. They stopped listening to the hand-me-down from the old doctor to the young doctor, from the young doctor to the next young doctor. They stopped it. They said, enough. Let's get to the facts. Okay? Superstition. Here's the problem. Most of the career advice, at least 90% of the career advice you're getting is superstition, is a hand-me-down from the manager, the manager who retired 20 years ago, to his manager, to his manager, to his manager, and now your manager is giving you the same advice. If you don't know the facts behind that advice, if you can't prove to yourself that when your manager says, oh, you need to work hard, that gets you ahead, right? No, it doesn't. It's superstition, yeah? There's loads of other ways of getting ahead other than just working hard, right? But just in case you don't know that, research it, right? A lot of research now on that. A lot of the other stuff you've been told is just superstition. Forget about it, right? If you can't get to the facts and prove them to yourselves, then you've just got to get it out there, okay? And get rid of it. The third thing is, this is mad, is we have a tendency to just wing it when it comes to our career. When I say wing it, no preparation at all. So here's a question for you. This time next year, just in broad terms, how much are you going to be earning, and in what type of a job are you going to be in? What's the feeling of that job going to be for you? And if you can't tell me straight away, I mean instantly, then I'm going to put it to you straight, you are winging it. If you can't, and this is only a year's time, this isn't about the dream job, in 20 years' time or whatever. This is just a year's time. You should know what you're expecting from your career on the medium, or the short term, 6 months, year's time. The medium term, again, you'll only have a feeling, I want to be doing a meaningful job leading people, right? And the long term, what is that? You need to have that in your mind, because if you don't, you're just winging it. And here's the problem. When you're winging it, you're just directionless, right? You're not quite sure what you're looking for, so everything looks good. So when someone presents you with an opportunity, I'll take that, I'll take that promotion. And I know, because I've done that, I took promotions that I should never have taken. They were completely in the wrong area. I went for jobs that thankfully I didn't get because I just didn't have the skill for. I didn't have the desire for, and frankly, it was something that would have just turned my stomach to have been doing for more than 6 months. As soon as I started getting purposeful about it, I started recognizing opportunities for what they were. So when there seemed to be a glimmer that actually this might lead to a manager position with a team that I loved, whoa, I went for it. I grabbed it, even though it wasn't really the opportunity at the time, but I grabbed it and then created it, and from that came the opportunity. And that's because I had a rough idea of where I wanted to be. I wasn't winging it. So they are the death traps, that if you're doing any of these, if you're going to the horses every day, right? If you are not questioning the advice you're getting and going, no, show me the data, show me exactly how that works. Or if you're just wandering through the day, wandering through the week, wandering through the year, wandering through the decade, wandering through your life, winging it, not good, okay? So turn these around, okay? Turn these around today. So I hope this really serves you. And again, let's get you earning what it is that you should be earning, and let's get you into that dream job that's going to give you that meaningful fulfillment that you so deserve.